a phone call that I got, and I was at school. It's like kind of one of those things where you say, I remember that moment when I got that call. So I got the call, and Tim said, we'd like you to play Mary Poppins. And of course I was ecstatic, because childhood hero, who doesn't love Mary Poppins? If you were a little kid and you grew up watching it like I did, then she was practically perfect. I grew up watching Mary Poppins and thought that she was just an extraordinary character, a little bit sassy, but morally correct, and doesn't always do what the mainstream is doing, but makes the choice that is better in the long run. So I kind of see a lot of those things in what I believe about life. I have done a multitude of things, I think, to get ready for Mary Poppins. I've thought about how different people in my life relate to the character. I did that with Marilla Cuthbert as well. So I thought about individuals that I see regularly, even my own personal characteristics, how I can bring things that I do to the table. And of course, Julie Andrews, you know, admiring her and her vision of Mary Poppins that won her a nomination for an Oscar, I believe, that year. And I don't know, maybe she won it, I'm not sure. I thought a lot about how I would make her adorable, yet at the same time, she has to have that sternness. And the musical, different than the movie, I think has more of that sort of, she's a little harder, you know, than the movie is. Julie Andrews is adorable from the very beginning. My favorite thing about rehearsal is watching and listening to people that I just started chatting with and hearing them sing this magical thing or say a line or become a character, and just watching the growth. I love that, because that's what the whole point of it is, right? Getting comfortable enough with yourself and the people around you in this private process, you know, to let it go. I'm excited about that, because everybody then, like I said, takes this private thing that we've been working on and releases it to the public. And their reactions make everything so worth all the time and energy that has gone into putting the production together. And watching people, you know, come to see Mary Poppins. Maybe they were like me and they grew up watching her, and oh, there it is again, you know, brought back. And then seeing the little kids with their parents in the audience, that's pretty awesome. Mary Poppins is a story like Anne of Green Gables, in that it's a story that makes us reflect on what's important in life, as many musicals do, right? Anything can happen if you let it. So if you forget that family's important and all you do is work like George Banks, then, you know, things can happen in your life. In this case, Mary Poppins can come along and help you realize that you need to have imagination, because a park is not just a park. A park can be a spiritual experience. A park can be a place where statues come to life. A park is a place where your imagination can roam, and that things don't have to just be simple and boring. They are what you make of them. Anything can happen if you let it. So I think that overall, the message that comes across in the musical is one of family and one of enjoying the moment and living life to its fullest. And what's better than that kind of a message?